Muted.
Can you hear me now?
Hope you can hear us.
Do hope so.
Please, somebody just say yes if you can. And there's a delay, so we won't know straight away. But we're not going to start singing anything until we know that you can hear us.
It's all good. It's bound to be all good. I've been testing it, and fingers crossed. Let's put it that way.
I'm just watching. Cleethorpe says hi. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Oh, it's lovely weather anyway, isn't it? It's fantastic for July. I've been out of the garden sunbathing.
Yes, lots of yeses coming up.
Yes,
thank you, Lord.
Yeah. Never mind, Lord, I sorted that out, mate.
Sorry, thank you, Dave.
Mind you, I was praying last week, it didn't do any good, so I've abandoned him. So we do a song, mate.
Let's do a song.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Excuse me. Slanchava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a tear on her cheek and a tremble in her voice. Doesn't like what she's doing, doesn't think she has much choice. There's no comfort in a pillow on a cold and empty bed, but with words left unspoken, the things you wished you'd said. Where does it end? Where do you call a halt? When do you realize this is not your fault? You say love has no limit. I believe that I found mine. While you're one step from heaven, I'm 1,000 miles behind. While you're walking in the sunshine, I'm sitting here in the cold. While I'm scraping a living, you go digging for gold. Each time I say I'm leaving, you go cutting up rough. Well, let me tell you, darling, you're not that tough. Yes, it's so, you've been told. You've overstepped the mark this time, and now I'm letting go. Where does it end? Where do you call a halt? When do you realize this is not your fault? You say love has no limit. I believe that I found mine. While you're one step from heaven, I'm 1,000 miles behind. So I'll be on my way before this whole thing falls apart. But if I had the chance, I'd take us right back to the start. To a time I knew you loved me, to a time I knew you cared, to a time when love and laughter was a gift that we both shared. But what's the use? We just go round and round, and common sense and reason both fall on stony ground. Where does it end? Where do you call a halt? When do you realize while you're one step from heaven, I'm 1,000 miles behind. While you're one step from heaven, I'm 1,000 miles behind. 1,000 miles behind. 1,000 miles.
That's an old one.
Oh, it is.
So I'm just going to read the comments just to see, is it still working?
It's been quite funny and quite scary because halfway through that I sort of looked across at Kip's iPad, and I know you shouldn't, but the picture had frozen on it, and I thought, oh God, it's all going wrong again. Yeah, that song, One Step From Heaven, it was on an earlier album, I Hear Voices Sing, and I have to own up, I stole a line from Bob Dylan. I've sort of done it, you know, like been writing a song, and I've wanted to put a line in there, and I've put something in thinking I'll fix that later on, and I borrowed the 1,000 Miles Behind line from a Bob Dylan song, One Too Many Mornings, a beautiful song, and I borrowed that line from Bob Dylan thinking I would replace it later. And the downside of borrowing a line from Bob Dylan is it's sometimes difficult to find a better one. So I've stuck with it. And as Bob was watching last week, I know he won't be watching this week because he never watches 2 weeks in a row. So I thought we're all right, we're okay with that one.
Sorry, just looking at the comments. We've got people watching from Cumbria, both people who live in Cumbria and people who are on holiday up there. People
You should get
Whitby.
together.
We've got Murray watching over in Canada. Hi,
Murray.
Saskatoon. And we've got Sheila Reid saying, you must have your heating on. I'm wearing a cardigan and freezing.
We've
Our
had the
heating isn't on, but
it's
it
been
was.
on. Not that,
Oh, I do, yeah.
please.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful, the Great British Summer, eh?
Okay.
Fantastic. So, this is something different. Who's this?
You've not done the...
No, I haven't. This, this is my second... Oh, physio, yes. My physio laughed at me again yesterday. I've got really good flexibility and all that sort of thing, and
She's
lateral
flexible, you know.
I'm a very flexible, person, yeah.
Yeah.
But lateral rotation, there is no strength whatsoever. So I've got different exercises.
As you can see, I'm not flexible. Oh, cross my knees.
She's contacting the surgeon to see if there's anything else that could have caused it.
Yeah.
But the accordion ain't happening for some time yet. But in the meantime, I can play an F, you know. I'm not going to, but I can. Tell them about the song, darling.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, been a long day. It's just a little bit of a banjo ditty. I'll do it by myself. She's busy on Facebook.
I'm sorry, no, Megan's watching over in Prince Edward Island. Hi, Megan.
Megan.
And Tom and the baby. And Sheila Hanley in Ireland as well. So we're
Megan, I've got you now.
Megan Blanchard.
Yeah. And
Megan and Tom.
Gordy, McKeenan and those guys.
That's Tom. Her husband is the bass player with Gordy
I'm making the
McKeenan,
connections
yes.
now. I'm there.
Megan, we won't make you cry with this one.
I was born before the winter came. Wrapped me up in a blanket and gave me a name.
Been a long day getting ready for my bed. Been a long day, gonna rest my head.
I knew my place, I knew my end.
Don't plant cotton if you wanna make silk. Been a long day
father used to drink,
My mother used to cry. There must have been love somewhere, but I never saw a sign. Been a long day, getting ready for my bed. Been a long day, I'm gonna rest my head.
Sometimes there's an angel sits on my shoulder. Sometimes there sits old Nick.
Trouble or trouble, I can't tell which one is which. Been a long day, getting ready for my bed. Been a long day, I'm gonna rest my head.
I was looking in a rearview mirror, staring down the miles. There's no cause for complaining.
It always makes me smile. Been a long day, getting ready for my bed. Been a long day, I'm gonna rest my head. Been a long day, getting ready for my bed. Been a long day, I'm gonna rest my head.
Been a while since I've had the band, yeah. Great. Oh, hang on, I don't cross my legs.
Before Dave tells you that I had one job, I didn't. I had two jobs. I had to play the
I'm
guitar
not
as
going to say
well.
a word, mate. I'm going to say a word now.
This here, right, is how we switch the reverb on and off in between.
Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's
And
off.
I
It's
forgot to switch
it's a bit
it
of a
off.
random thing,
Okay.
really. Yeah.
You talk. I'll just have a look on here.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, this next song, it's called So Cold Tonight, and again, it's going back a fair old while. I think it's off the very first album, and
Yeah.
I wrote it after seeing it was a news report on the TV when we were having a bit of a scrap in the Gulf. Our forces were over there, and it just sort of got to me how they could, you were sort of, it was all live, all of a sudden war was a live thing. You were seeing battles, filmed from battle zones and bombings and all this sort of thing as they actually happened. It's
And they were
bloody
doing
horrendous, really.
it was the human interest
And
stories.
there was. I was thinking of these lads in tanks, not even looking outside, they're looking at TV screens and this sort of thing. And there was one particular lad, they were saying to him, asking him what it was like over there, and he was talking about it. And what the thing that had got to him was the fact that it was so cold at night. He just said it's so cold at night, he couldn't believe it. Obviously, it's just a strange thing, you're thinking you're going somewhere really hot. And that was... that line, "So Cold Tonight," was the sort of like the inspiration, the catalyst. That's the word I'm looking for. The chrysalis for this song, and away it went.
Tell me all about yourself for all the folks back home. Tell me what you think of being Tell me of the sandstorms and the sun that burns so bright. Tell me why you get so cold at night. Speak now in your own words and we'll let the cameras roll. Speak and we will put you on the news. Speak and we will send the pictures out by satellite. Speak of why you get so cold at night. Give us all your best accounts of modern high-tech war. I'm told that all you see are TV screens. Has pain been taken out of death, fear taken from the fight? Tell me why you get so cold at night. We told this was the real thing. We told it's not a game. We told that there is hell right here on earth. We told about that sniper when he held you in his sight. Were you told that you would get so cold tonight? Yeah, there's some jumpy, flashy things on the picture apparently. Everybody's getting.
There is.
Don't know what's
I
going
can see them on the
there.
screen over there. I've got to be honest, I have no idea whether it's down to the rain or what it is. It was. It's still working at the moment. This is a good thing. We'll crack on.
Yeah. Oh yes. Hello, not only to Sue, Cookie up in Cumbria, but Carol and Chris as well.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. And Jim Creasy's on there.
See Jim Bob's there. See Mike's there. Hey up, mate. How you doing? Andy, he'll be watching the football as well.
He is, yeah. Oh, there's a donation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, oh yeah. We've got the link there. Should you wish to donate, we've got a Strings and Things fund, and also we're raising money for the Sleaford Community Larder, which is the local food bank, and the Musicians Union Musicians Hardship Fund, which is obviously at this time in desperate need of funds. So should you wish to donate, we'll be splitting the money between those two charities.
And if you go on the homepage of our website, winterwilson.com, there's a different button for each one. And thank you very much to the people who donated to our fund as well last week, including Jill and Ian, who suggested that their donation was for the technical fund, which after last week's fiasco, very good idea.
Well, the way this picture's jumping about, we could probably do with some more actually, but well, we will see. We will see. This next song, just mentioned Jim there, Jim Creasy. This next song was requested by his dad, Knocker, Nige. And if the weather's okay, I'll be doing a bit of busking on Saturday down in Sleaford High Street with Knocker and Jim. I think Jim's coming along. Again, just raising a few quid for the community larder. But and it's, to be honest, it's just an excuse to get out of the house and do something.
It's an excuse to get away from me.
Whack out a few tunes and things like that. He's a brilliant squeeze box player. But many years ago, we've never actually recorded this song. It's called The Son of Tandragee, and we used to do this in the band we used to play in. And Tandragee was the town where my granddad came from. So it's a song from my granddad.
We went back to Tandragee. Tandragee, for anybody who's, well, in Ireland, you would know, is also the home of Tato Crisps, which is like the big Irish brand of crisps.
It's quite an education watching this, isn't it? It's wonderful.
I used to work for Golden Wonder, so I knew about Tato Crisps. But we went back and we saw Tandragee Castle. And
I do remember having a cup of tea and a great big slab of Victoria sponge cake in a cafe there. You need your whistle, sweet pea.
a Victoria sponge and a cup of tea, and then thinking that she'd missed something off the bill.
Oh, it's
Because
dirt
it was
cheap.
so cheap.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Nice, isn't
whistle.
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Son of Tandragee.
In the summer of '84, when I was working nights, I was putting in 12 hours and more, the money ran tight. The news you were gone was a bolt from the blue. It was the first time I realised how deeply that I loved you. If I'm half the man you were, then I'll not be ashamed. For though time's dulled the edge of anger, still the guilt remains. Though the years are passing, it's crystal clear to me, the stories that you told me of your day in Tandragee. Even now I close my eyes, I see your wicked grin. See you wish for silver hair, the stubble on your chin. I recall your laughter as you recall to me the days of your childhood, those days in Tandragee. And if only I'd have known I'd have spent more time with you, listening to your escapades, the things you used to do, your life and time in Ireland before you crossed the sea, the adventures of a young man and a son of Tandragee. Even now I close my eyes and see your wicked grin. I see you wisps of silver hair, the stubble on your chin. I recall your laughter as you recall to me the days of your childhood, those days in Tandragee. And the day I saw you off was the worst of my life. I was crying like a baby on the shoulder of my wife. Billy Fry, he tried to cheer me on the journey home, although surrounded by company I'd never, I felt so alone. Even now I close my eyes and see your wicked grin, see you wisps of silver hair, the stubble on your chin. I recall your laughter as you recall to me the days of your childhood, those days in Tandragee. Oh yes, we finished at the same time. That's quite an achievement.
It is,
that.
yeah. We never have when we've been practicing it. We practiced it, by the way.
Yeah.
What are people saying?
So I just see one or two more going up there. Some new names there as well, which is good. Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely to see.
Mick Burrows, I see Mick's there. He came round, popped round earlier this week. Not seen him in years.
Oh, John Twigger loves Tato crisps.
Tato crisps.
There you go. You see. Mike Wilson, why is the screen flashing? We don't know, but some people are saying theirs isn't. So.
Oh, right. Well, it's flashing out at our end, so I'm guessing it's going out flashing at your end as well. But, you know, at least we've got sound and it's working. I suppose that's something.
Yeah.
We've had a bit of a game with the old technology this week. I was testing it all yesterday, and the screens just kept freezing altogether. So if we suddenly freeze...
I'll put a cardigan on.
Put a cardigan on, yeah. I've sort of been installing and, well, uninstalling and reinstalling software and all sorts of things trying to get around this.
CJ's there. Hi, CJ.
Oh, CJ.
Not quite up to your standard of going out in the street and playing for all the neighbours, darling, but, you know, we're doing our best.
Yeah, CJ, just thinking about that. We're in the middle of summer now. CJ's a cricketer, you know. She's played for England.
She has.
And the cricket sort of started again today, briefly.
Yeah, normal service has been resumed.
Yes.
What was it, 204 all out? 0 for 1 yesterday.
England and West Indies, yeah. Beautiful weather. It's just going great. It's going great.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this song, I think we've actually sung this song live once. Dave wrote it a long time ago, and then we recorded it on Far Off on the Horizon when we were looking for another, well, Dave was looking for another song for me to sing. Then somebody requested it at a gig, and it was like, really? No
I'll tell you
idea.
where that was as well.
Where was it?
That was in Australia. That was the... it was just in New South Wales. I can remember the place. It was a community hall.
Yeah.
And somebody came up with a request, and I just was not expecting somebody to come up with a request.
Oh, yeah, I remember
But
that
of course,
community hall.
people download stuff all over the place.
Not Mawillen
Was Mawillen Bar.
Was it Mawillen
Yeah,
Bar?
Mawillen Bar.
There you go. Where was the theatre then? Where was the cinema?
Oh, that might have been Mawillen Bar.
That was Mawillen
It was
Bar.
in Australia anyway.
It was. We
lovely.
did a bit of zigzagging between Queensland and New South Wales, which you can't do at the moment because the border's shut.
But I do remember we were in this lady's conservatory because this lady was putting us up for the gig, and we went round there for a bit of something to eat before and to meet her, and we were in the conservatory, and as they do in Australia, they have netting over the windows. Fair enough, because where she lived, it's a beautiful place, beautiful big wooden place up in the trees, and of course there's quite a few beasties about there, so they got like mozzie nets and things like that over the windows, and there was this great big spider hanging onto the mozzie net, and so me being me, I went to poke it thinking the window was closed, and the window wasn't closed, and I don't know who was more scared, me or the spider, because the spider shot back one way and I shot back the other.
Don't get me wrong, I love Australia, and I don't love the spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders in any form, especially when they're like this size and hanging outside your window. So, the song.
Called
we're doing all the
Peter's
cheerful stuff,
Oh,
aren't
yeah,
we?
we always do.
Yeah, St. Peter's Gate.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? She said, something's amiss. She said, goodness, what's happened? What's this doing here? Off she goes, tidying, dusting and ironing, catching the dust, or so it appears. Then the phone rings again, the mockingbird sings again, the tune that it hums falls deaf on her ear. For she pays no attention, it's only distraction. There's things to be done, and she's done them for years. Oh, she said, heaven can wait. I have not got the time to go cleaning the brasses, polishing the railings on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, phone. 'Cause the damn thing can ring, I'll just let it sing. I've got plenty to do of my own. Mornings are taken up dressing and making up, always looks her best. She said someone might call. She spends her afternoons dancing from room to room, catching the dust before it can fall. Evenings alone she'll spend dreaming of long lost friends, so many lovers who've all gone before. This flower had faded, her looks became jaded. She'd given her best, no one wanted what's left. Now nobody knocks on her door. Oh, she said heaven can wait. I've not got the time to go cleaning the brasses, polishing the railings on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, now Jesus, don't bother to phone, 'cause the damn thing can ring, I'll just let it sing. I've got plenty to do on my own. Wedding dress in her room, thrown down one afternoon, unwanted, discarded, torn off in despair. Her happiest day, she said, but he said her love was dead. He just couldn't do it, he no longer cared. Failing to understand, she gave in to every man, seeking comfort from touching them, holding them near, only to be abused, mistaken and confused. Cheap decoration, such humiliation, for not one of them really cared. Oh, heaven is sure getting late. It's time I was up there polishing the brasses, cleaning the brasses on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, now Jesus, how come you don't phone? Just give me a ring and I'll drop everything. I'm tired of being alone.
Happy days are here again.
Oh, Mum, that's my glasses gone. Yeah. Oh, we're going to do a happy song.
Yeah, she's
So
just
this is the one, actually. This is the one happy one in this set.
Yeah.
So this would be a good time to say happy birthday
Oh,
for...
yes, we have birthdays.
Was it yesterday or the day before, Steve Payne?
Steve Payne, yeah.
Steve. Happy birthday for this coming weekend.
This Saturday
For Gwen Murphy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Gwen. Happy birthday for last weekend for Tracy Winfield. And also just send a bit of love.
Yeah, sending out some love to Gail Littlefair, who's going through the mill at the moment. We're thinking of you, Gail, and
We hope things get
sending out a bit
better.
of love, sending out a lot of love for you. I do remember there was a photo. We saw Gail at Brig. I think it was Brig. We were playing in Brig, and she asked for a photo with us. And it's one of those very rare photos where there's three of us in the photo, and Kit wasn't the shortest one. For which she was eternally grateful for.
There's somebody watching tonight who's pulled a classic on me with that, so shall we not say that?
Okay.
But hello, Graham. Graham did a really good one on me at a gig.
This song, I just noticed on there as we were playing George's on there out in Sydney. This was written in Australia, but several miles from Sydney, several thousand miles from Sydney. It was the other side. It was written in Perth, we were over there, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, and the tour was finishing in Perth, and it was roasting hot. It was March time. It was gorgeous. Staying with our lovely friend Katie, our surrogate daughter, and I was told the story of the Frio Doctor, and the Frio, what it is in Fremantle, which is just down the coast from Perth, which they call Fremantle. And in Perth, when it gets really, really hot, around about lunchtime, and the hot air's rising, there's a cool breeze that blows up the coast from Fremantle. And the locals call that the Frio Doctor, because when everyone's getting wound up and fractious with the heat, this cool breeze comes up the coast and cools everybody down. And I just thought that was brilliant, so I wrote a song for the Frio Doctor.
George is watching. Hi, George.
Yes, you're not paying any attention, are you?
I know.
No, don't listen to me.
Oh, another donation received there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Whoever
much.
that was. We'll tell you more about that again in a minute.
Sweat runs down my forehead, dripping off my nose. Too damn hot for working, but I got to make the garden grow. Feeling a little touchy, the heat it's getting me down. Waiting on the Frio Doctor to come rolling into town. Here come the Frio Doctor to get you through the day. When your brain's getting fried and you're edgy and tired, you know the doc will blow your troubles away. You hardly notice her coming. She's so subtle, she's so smooth. Take the ache out of your fingers, she'll take the black out of your blues. You see that smile returning, you feel that twitching around your chin. Only one explanation for that revelation: the doctor's come around again. He come the Frio Doctor to get you through the day. When your brain's getting fried and you're edgy and tired, you know the doc will blow your troubles away. Mother Nature, she saw the problem. She knew what she had to do. For not every man can sit at home by a fire drinking liquor and keeping cool. She kept her eye on the poor folks toiling underneath the midday sun. Then she sent in a breeze the troubles to ease. Yeah, the doc, she knows her medicine. Here come the Frio Doctor to get you through the day. When your brain's getting fried and you're edgy and tired, you know the doc will blow your troubles away. Oh, you can rely on the doctor to get you through the day. When your brain's getting fried and you're edgy and tired, you know the doc will blow your troubles away. Ah, the doc will blow your troubles away. Yeah, the doc will blow your troubles away. Frio Doctor.
Ah,
Excuse me.
get a bit of a croak.
Bit of a croak going on there. Excuse me, got to get another guitar.
Oh, he's just showing off.
Or a different guitar, I should say.
In case anybody's interested, this is a Talisker, just a standard 10-year-old Talisker. It's very lovely. Dave hates it.
Can't stand whiskey. Does nothing for me at all. Don't mind a whiskey with a bit of green ginger.
A whiskey mac.
Whiskey
It's got to
mac.
be Crabby's though, which is
But,
quite hard to
yeah.
get nowadays in the shops. I have to order it online. I was gutted. I was Sainsbury's. I know this is like completely off topic, but our Sainsbury's has really gone downhill. They no longer sell preserved lemons for like making Lebanese and Middle Eastern food, which I really like to do. They no longer sell Krabby's ginger wine, and they've no longer got cans of Sainsbury's fiery ginger beer.
Disgraceful.
That's the three main things that I go into Sainsbury's for. But there we go. However, what's all of this? Oh, it's Georgia's birthday on Sunday. Happy birthday
Happy
for
birthday,
Sunday,
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah. There's lots of birthdays at the moment. It was our daughter-in-law Ali's birthday.
It was on Monday.
On Monday.
Monday.
Yeah. So
And we've got Jack, the grandson, one of the grandsons' birthdays next week, isn't it? Jack is next week, yeah.
Loads of them.
Yeah, this it's tuned to C suspended in ninth for guitar geeks. This one, and we've never done this song live because it just takes too damn long to tune the guitar. But as we've got a guitar with it in that tuning.
As we've got a guitar. How many guitars are there in this room?
A
at the
guitar
moment?
in that
There's
tuning.
1, 2, 3. There's
Three.
4 guitars, a mandolin, a banjo, and a tenor ukulele in the room at the moment, and a flute and an accordion, which I can't play.
Don't remember that, is there?
And a whistle.
Piano as
and a
well, so
piano.
I missed that, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember what album this was on. Milestones?
Yes.
I think it was on Milestones.
It's on Marsden. And by the way,
Melancholy Blues.
can I just say, Gail and Helen saying you haven't heard St Peter's Gate. It's on Far Off on the Horizon.
You just
which
don't play
have
the
got.
albums.
You just don't listen to their albums.
Got one coming up for you, Gail, in a bit. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Back on the misery now.
Got my glass, I got my wine. No jobs to do, the time's all mine. Tell myself I'm lucky. Who am I trying to fool? I've got an hour or two to switch on the TV and watch the news. Killing time for the sake of you, and I count down these blues. Miss somebody's touch tonight, I miss somebody's hand. Somebody's whispering, someone who understands. They come around now and then, these melancholy blues. Most of all, they come around when I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Routines and minor things, they make up my day. Empty nights and broken dreams, they come one may. Love may come and love may go, but the hurt it lingers oh so slow. Where it leads us, God only knows. They come around now and then, these melancholy blues. Most of all, they come around when I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I'm missing you.
Melancholy blues.
Just one thing. I think Gail might be watching. So if you are Gail, hope you're not doing too bad, and
Fingers crossed.
lovely to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the miserable songs. Sorry, it's not exactly designed to make you feel better. Love,
Come
is it?
on, Gail. You know what we're like.
Yeah, we don't do happy.
Nah. Yeah, and on that subject.
Ah,
Yeah, this is the last one. That's
Yes,
gone very
so-
quick tonight. I'm looking
It has
looking
gone
around for the
fast,
plot.
yeah.
Yeah, it does seem to have gone fast.
that's because we haven't been, not so many.
We've not
don't
had a-
tempt fate.
We've not had a crisis yet.
No.
Apart from
So
a flashy screen.
if you would like to donate to our charities, which are the Musicians Union, Musicians Hardship Fund, and Sleaford Community Larder, our local food bank, then there is a donate button on our website, on the homepage of the website, so you can pay by PayPal or any kind of card. Alternatively, if you do PayPal, it's 123djw@gmail.com.
Plunk.
If you would like to donate to our bank account, we are one of the many people who have fallen through the cracks and are not getting any additional money from the government. We're not in desperate
We're not in dire
straits,
straits, we're all right.
You can buy CDs from the website as well. That's fine, and that's lovely. Lots of people have been doing so, thank you very much. Or you can donate, there's a button for that as well.
Serotonin's plummeted.
Sorry?
No, carry on. it's all right.
Serotonin?
Yeah, just plummeted. Sheila.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I bet the shares of serotonin go up every time we...
Indeed.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all that. Next week we'll be doing another set of covers. Now we have already got quite a lot of requests.
We have. Yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah,
though.
keep them coming because it's making us listen to music we've never heard before, which is great. Next week there's a few different things I think in the pile already. But hey, we've got a whole week to learn stuff.
Yay.
So,
Yeah, I'm setting myself a challenge here. We're on week 15. Next week's week 16. Somewhere around week 20. I'm going to get, because this will make me do it. I've got a few new songs on the boil. Not enough by any means. But we're going to commit to doing a night of completely new songs that you won't have heard before. There, I've said it now because that means I've got to do it.
It'll probably be 21 because originals are on odd numbers.
Yeah, we do
It's
order
giving you an
originals.
extra. Can I just point out,
no problem.
new frock, very nice new frock. It's got jangly bits on the front, so I've been very careful not to jangle.
Hey, we went out this week. We went to Lincoln. She's got some new running shoes as
Oh
well,
dear,
haven't you,
I've got
mate?
new
Yeah.
running shoes.
They're
You had to
very-
make an appointment.
Very low key they
They're
are.
not. I wanted the same as I've had for the last few years. I did get not actually told off, but advised that 5 years is probably a little bit long to have the same pair of running shoes. But I did point out that for like 3 years in the middle of that, I didn't run really. But even so, I should be changing them every sort of 14, 15 months based on the amount I run. Anyway, I wanted
learned
the same thing.
There's a whole conversation going on about various whiskies there, which is great. Duras and all sorts of things
Alright.
going on there.
Oh, I've got some Dura. I've got about 3 different Duras. But anyway, I wanted the same, which were black with a little bit of like dark red on. And he said, oh, well, they obviously work for you. I've got some which are on exactly the same sole, same last, which would work the same for you. And he brought them out, and they are fluorescent turquoise.
Pretty nice.
And I tried them on, and they were ever so comfy. And
They go with the shorts, to be fair. She's got some blue and white striped shorts. They go
But I
very
did
well with that.
say, have you got anything not quite so obtrusive.
First time she's ever said that in her life, ladies and gentlemen. That.
Yeah, and he brought me out 3 other pairs which were all a bit better looking, but they weren't as comfy, so I've got the bright blue one. So at least with the black ones, people couldn't see quite so easily how slow my feet were moving. But I have been running today. First time in a while.
I haven't.
No.
Anyway, we'll leave you with this. It was a request from Steve Doan, and we'll dedicate it to Gail Ferrier as well, because I know it's one of Gail's favourites. In fact, the only time we've ever played this live as a duo was at Gail's birthday party, specifically because she requested it. The song's called Middle England to the Middle East, and I wrote it a few years back. Bit of a war rant again. We'd just gone wading into the Middle East. Oil had nothing to do with it, of course. But
No, nothing to do with it.
And so I came up with this song, and I stuck it right on the end of an album. I think
These are the things. The Angry album.
But whereas normally I do everything acoustic, I put electric guitar on it and made it into a bit of a rocker, which is how it works. I'm not sure it works like this, because you need 2 guitars to do this, and I can only play one at a time.
And I'm not good enough to do the other bit. Can I just say, appropriately at this point, hello to Lynn and Javid, who are down in London, Harpenden, with the family,
Really?
watching this.
Oh,
so,
brilliant.
hello, Lynn and Javid's family.
We'll just go around and burgle your house then.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Have you got anything good in your garden?
Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Javid. Anyway, I know he's
He's having a couple of funny turns.
Anyway, we'll leave you with this song, and then back to covers again next week, which is going to be interesting again. Still no repeats. What's going on over there? Don't like what I see. They need education from the land of the free. We'll teach them a lesson. They'll get what they deserve. In the name of democracy, peace and oil reserves. Yeah, it's a rap song. Hope you enjoy the feast. We've come from Middle England to the Middle East. We've come from Middle England to the Middle East. If the cause is yours, it's worth fighting for. Under the right conditions, it's a holy war. You just need an angle, a lame excuse. How about repression or human rights abuse? Yeah, it's a rap song. Hope you enjoy the feast. We come from Middle England to the Middle East. We come from Middle England to the Middle East. If this war is just, then I guess I'm the queen. love to rock out to that.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my Fender out. And
Like I say, that was the Angry
Get it some
album. I
warm-
love that song.
yeah, thanks very much for listening. We'll hop onto Facebook and have a look at the comments. It's been we've sort of caught one or two as they've gone along, but
And get some munchies.
it's good to know you're there. And thanks
Wonderful.
for all the shares.
Yeah,
if you keep
brilliant.
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
As the co-op says.
Facebook limits how many people we can invite every now and again. So we'll get a few weeks where we can invite as many people as we like, and then it limits us to like 50 each. So, you know, the more people you can share it with and invite along to come and join us, the better.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to share the videos after us as well.
Yeah.
It really does help. We thank you very muchly for that. So,
And hopefully, see you all soon.
see you next week. Keep well, keep safe.
Bye.
Bye.